voice ain't the same. Know that his voice ain't the same. Woman stepping at the party, gotta get a couple shawty, and I'll free a couple shawty, one-on-one up on them body, fine by me, rock your spine when you wine for me. Look at that lime, got it right for me. Type off it fine, me no fine country. She no dance when I lose her. Woman stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. Woman stepping at the club, she choosing me. She no dance when I lose her. Woman stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. Woman stepping at the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Them not send no cosign here, then I send me higher than the top tier. Me drop something and I something them fear, cause I'm know something, know it's my year. All the time, bust a wine, my girl, that you want. Money clock, like it put in overtime. Bend your back, let me put in overdrive. Competition if you step up the grind. She no dance with a loser. For me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. For me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She no dance with a loser. For me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. For me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Ooh, slow wine for me, no DJ, make time for me, no. Watch her know, them a check out this style, them a pretty light shine for we know. So we'll go again if you know me. You already know how the team go. Me, I'm tryna see if you see. Watch how me mash up the team though. Just sit down on it. Just sit down on it right now. Baby, sit down on it. Just sit down on it right now, right now. Sit down on it. Just sit down on it right now. Baby, sit down on it. Just sit down on it right now. Yeah, you know that his voice ain't the same. You know that his voice ain't the same.
Yo, uh-huh. Yes, yes, back again, back again. It's your boy Lord. You already know what it is. Uptown, what up? NY, what up? Everybody, what up? CT, New York, Heavy Bomber Clock, buddy. Blood, sleep. So y'all can hear me. Let me know, cause I can't see it. You see, but y'all see the new layout. You feel me? If y'all can hear me, y'all see the new layout. So y'all see the work and time and effort, dedication, all of them things that putting into this. You feel me? So technical difficulties will arise in the beginning, but when we sort it out, it's lit.
We're fixing it right now.
See, check. Y'all hear me now, right? I know y'all hear me now.
All right.
Yeah. There we
So
go.
let's get started like a Black Eyed Peas album, nigga.
Yeah, so we gonna address the elephant in the room. Today, we all saw it. We all saw it happen, man. 6ix9ine.
Take a guess. Guess. Y'all know.
Yes.
6ix9ine, Takashi,
Um,
6ix9ine, Rainbow, whatever you want to call him, man. They putting that boy under the dirt. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, for them to charge you with racketeering, you know how many things are like classified under racketeering, my nigga? Like, they and to make it worse, they said they had shit on him, the Treyway nigga, whatever his ski something. I forgot that nigga named Treyway. You feel me? The Treyway, right? Yeah. And other mans, like 2 more of his mans, and they talking about they got charges back from 2013. Like it's over, like that.
They've been racking up for a while. Oh man, hold on, we lost Loud. What's going on? We just lost you, bro.
My bad. Somebody just called me. Yo, Fleet.
Oh, good. We back.
Yeah, we good. Nah, I seen them saying that they charge him with stuff from 2013. You feel me? So, like, people don't understand when the feds come for you. It's not just, yo, this nigga stole some gum out the store, lock his ass up. It's, oh, that nigga stole some gum? Word, let's wait to see what else he do. He sold some weed? Word, let's wait to see what else he do. Oh, crack? Yeah. Oh, he this? Yeah, he robbing niggas? I mean, that's... Hey, hold on. That's he gonna do...
In that interview, Fat Joe was talking about, like, you know, they're gonna start racking up charges on you. They're gonna start giving you stuff. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to deal with it. You know, they're not just gonna come after you after the first time. It's gonna take a while.
And there's no escaping that shit, because you know, once you hear any kind of years in the past, you know they got statements, they got calls, they got documents, they got eyewitnesses, they got all that shit. Like, they've been building a case against these niggas for the longest. And I mean, it's sad to say, because it's, personally, I don't know Tekashi, you feel me? Yeah. So I can't fully like say I don't believe he was doing none of that. Me personally, I don't believe he was involved in majority of the that was going. You 100%. Feel me? But at the end of the day, with the RICO law that's out there now, you could get caught up by association, and I know people that got caught in that. My boy K Murder, Craig, bro, oh my God, this man right here was doing, and like I just was saying, they build up a case against you, and they wait until you're trying to do good. Like my boy K Murder was doing charity. You feel what I'm saying? He was, before they locked him up, he had a basketball game. He was organizing a tournament called Stop the Violence, where like the proceeds victims of like violent crimes in the hood and like different charities and stuff giving back to kids for school. And right at that moment, while he was doing the charity, while he was in school still getting his master's, while he was working as an assistant head coach on the fucking college basketball team, that's when the boys, and he had his son with him. You feel what I'm saying? Son, like, whatever you want to say niggas did in high school, whatever, that cool. Like, you a kid, you can't hold people to stuff they do as kids. You feel me? You don't even have the mental to really make the proper choices at that time. So for them to come grab him out of his crib with his little son there, with all the stuff he was going on, now he got an F to his name. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit is fucked up. And majority of the stuff they tried to charge him with is association related. I ain't gonna get into it, but it's most.
That's exactly what I was about to say with 6ix9ine. Like, the way how I see it, and this is something that we've seen the pattern with. It's kind of the people around him, and this is what a lot of the older heads was telling him too. Like Joe Budden said as well. Like, you start off in your rap career with like all of these people around you, and then eventually, once you get up to the top, you see that there's only like 1-2 people there anymore. Like, you can't have all of these people. So whatever they were doing, and this is something that I'm seeing like a constant pattern on Instagram, is everybody saying like, oh, it's the people around him. His people around him was doing all of this stuff. Now you caught up. You dodged 1 bullet. You dodged 2. You dodged 3. Now look, it's over for you, bro. I'm sorry.
And even
he's facing life. They're saying that he's facing life.
Yeah, 25 to life. Even in that instance, though, like, it's fucked up because it's association. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the time, I'm sure when it come to Tekashi, y'all saw the way he was talking crazy to people.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Telling everybody suck his dick. You can't touch me, this, that, and the third. So I'm sure the reason why he was moving with like that is because his team and his management had niggas around him that was real right. So he could talk all that because he was untouchable, like he said. But same real right niggas is doing extra wild, crazy, dumb shit and implicating themselves. Meanwhile, you over here claiming them. You claiming Treyway, you claiming whatever
Can't even say it
blood,
no more.
feel me? Claiming
Yeah.
whatever blood that you
Mhm.
claiming, and it's all for clout and it's all for protection.
Mhm.
But then when shit go left, you
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
shit like try to hold the nigga on $1 million bail. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like, regardless if he wasn't in the hood at the time doing shit, you the face, most popular one. You the one that got all the clout and the following. So you gonna be the example that they made. And Tekashi, I'm sorry, my nigga. You tried. He tried because he fired everybody, like he said last minute. He tried to get away from it, but nah. 2013, they got papers on you, and they said supposedly, allegedly, he's one of the people that bust a gun in an armed robbery, or not bust a gun. He just like threatened a nigga with a gun type shit in an armed robbery, and like one of his mans got shot over some money. It's just a bunch of negativity following him, and it's like when shit hit the fan, everybody look in hindsight like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But where were you when he was fucking up?
Yeah,
like you were.
No, it's true, and I mean that's kind of the team, because like you mentioned that. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Courtney, I see you. Courtney, what's going on, man?
Everybody
Yeah,
you.
playlist says Bobby Shmurda, prime example, 100%.
Facts. Everybody should have learned.
Yeah,
you right, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody seen that happen, and you know he was starting to. His career wasn't even starting. He was already out there. He dropped his video. All of that stuff happened. Dang, did your video freeze, bro? Oh,
What you
there
say?
yo, your video froze for a second. You was just sitting on the screen cheesing.
Hey, at least I was cheesing, my nigga. Thank God. Nah, but real shit with Bobby, even with Bobby Shmurda, like that shit was sad because you could tell from start to finish, them niggas had zero guidance. They didn't have no OGs around them, nothing. For the simple fact that you over here describing crimes, nigga, do you know what the you even know what the term statute of limitations is? You feel what I'm saying? You describing crimes to the T, thinking you're gonna get away with it because it's music, it's hip hop. Nah, nigga. That's nigga, that's
you snitching
evident.
on yourself. You snitching on yourself. And speaking of snitching on yourself, a lot of I would say that academics has a really big part in this as well. Academics be dry snitching like crazy. And let us know what y'all think in the chat. Let us know how y'all feel about it. But I think he's just a dry snitch, man.
Academics make Jamaican niggas look bad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait, I didn't know he was Jamaican.
That don't. So he's not Jamaican, my nigga. That nigga making us look bad, dogs. Like what? He's a clown. He's a troll. He clout chases. He does everything that he come at other people for. He does it, and he lives in that shit and revels in it. You could tell he was a corny ass nigga coming up, and then he finally got some kind of recognition for being a corn and just kicked that shit in the overdrive. That's part of why I'm happy my nigga Joe Budden left that show and he got his own shit now, even though that technically was his. But you know how Complex do supposed. Matter of fact, let me not throw no shade to Complex. Come on, pick us up, nigga. We need that. We need that mini Complex.
No, playlist says him and Safari. Rhonda says Ack is a troll.
Ack is a big dirty troll, B. That nigga's a son. More time that nigga's annoying and he suck. Wild dick, excuse my language, but like when he really fucked like Tekashi, you if y'all seen the recent Breakfast Club interview Tekashi did, I think he like paused to say something and he must have touched Charlamagne's leg. And nigga was like, yo, don't talk to me and touch my leg at the same time. Nigga start laughing.
Wait, who said that? Who was saying
Charlamagne
that? Oh,
said that to Tekashi. And he was like, I don't want academics texting my phone. Because academics boyfriend basically the way that nigga be capping. Shit is nuts.
he said, playlist Starballer says he's the reason Rondo is locked up from Chicago. Um,
Academics?
yeah, but there's another thing that happened today with Lil Nar. Lil Nar is getting investigated by the CIA because he posted a picture with the rocket launcher. Yeah, yeah, okay, the kid with the rocket launcher. Yeah, and now the CIA or FBI is like has a whole case on him because academics called him a terrorist. So he
But
huh?
all right. All
Yeah.
right, that's not at that point. It's not even funny, my nigga,
Mhm.
because like you see how this nigga doesn't understand the power of words, my nigga.
On
Like
the
and the
internet.
power of having a platform, like he
Mhm.
has a big platform for him to just say anything. That's like Trump, my nigga.
Mhm.
Like look at the shit that's happening because Trump is so loose with his mouth.
Mhm.
Like somebody need to punch him in his shit, like and shut. Feel me?
Yeah.
But because he's so loose, you got Nazis marching in the street. I don't
Mhm.
know if you've seen, there's a picture that just came out. It was like a class in one of these backwater ass states with nothing but hillbillies and shit. And it
Mhm.
was a class full of these niggas graduating, and all of them was like this, throwing up the Heil
Oh
Hitler.
yeah, yeah, I did see that picture. Yeah.
Like that's 2018, my nigga.
Mhm.
And then the school got the nerve to come out and say, "Oh, none of this picture doesn't reflect the values of this community or some shit."
Yo,
That's the only school in the community. So what
you
other?
know people be trying to protect themselves though, man. Yo, so
Yeah,
playlist says the boys are using him to keep an eye on people. He's the filter for them. Absolutely. So
academic.
yeah, he's talking about academics. All right, so what we going to do real quick? Um we're going to go into a little wrap up. So, real quick, man. You got 60 seconds. Let us know what you think about this whole situation with 6ix9ine.
Well, I mean, personally with 6ix9ine, I feel bad because I know he's just a little youth. You feel me? Just a little kid trying to live his best life and have fun. You feel me? Troll, act crazy, have no accountability, and that's cool and all when you don't got millions of dollars and millions of followers. But once you step into that light, niggas gotta understand you got a responsibility, and niggas is gonna hold you accountable for your actions. So
Mm,
like you can't blame them for going after him, but it's messed up only
mm,
if he wasn't really doing nothing and it
mm,
was his hands around him that was doing crazy shit and the
mm,
Rico Lord wrapped him up with it. If that is the case, he might get off and he might not. They might try to make him
mm.
snitch, or he might have to try
Yeah,
to get somebody else
100%.
to charge. That's even possible, and I doubt it's possible for somebody else to take the charge for him because it seemed like they just wrapped everybody up. You feel me? So they looking for him to snitch. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
And if that happened, his career done. But then again, this day and age, I don't even know. I don't even know. You feel me? So my
Mm,
final pick on it is God bless Takashi.
yeah.
I hope they don't really show you what that rainbow hair about in jail. You feel
Mm,
me?
yeah. Oh man.
He's in a
he gonna
great
he
voice,
gonna have
my
to
nigga.
cut that off.
I from the minute I
Yeah.
first saw him, I was like, what if he get locked up, son?
Oh man.
Hey,
Oh
feel
man. My take on it, man, is I still don't understand to this day why rappers, once you start getting big, why you still want to still do dirt, man. You had the world in the palm of your hand. You had the world literally in the palm of your hand. And, just gotta play the game a little bit smarter. It's all a game at the end of the day. All of this is a game. We all play Monopoly. Just don't go to jail, bro. That's it.
Ass, nigga. And if
That's
you
it.
do, you better have that get out of jail free, nigga. What that
Word.
mean? You better have a Weinstein in your pocket.
Word. But let's see. Let's go to the chat real quick just to kind of wrap up. C Papa, what's going on? Flea Mason, what's up? He says he's late to the show. Nah, bro, we just getting started. Ronnie says free him. Flea Mason says yes. This nigga going to jail. Playlist says hope he learns from it. He can't
Nigga
get
say
but
that's going to jail. Don't nigga, I wouldn't send my enemy to jail, nigga. Like
nah.
Cass, rather
Mhm.
him dead than in
Yeah.
jail.
That's what a lot of people were saying. A lot of people were saying that too. He can't get booked in New York, and he calls himself the king of New York. The boys been watching him. Shoddy or him?
Shoddy. That's
He-
the Treyway nigga name.
yeah,
Shoddy.
yeah, Shoddy, yeah. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that now. And he thought it was cool, so he about to see how cool it is. Free cartel, straight.
Um, Fire! Free cartel, nigga. Free up the world. That's what I mean. Club. Free cartel, free budget.
We're gonna get into our next topic real quick. Y'all gonna have to bear with us a little bit. We still in the early stages, so hold on, give us 1 second.
Look at the transitions, nigga.
You know that his voice ain't the same. You know that his voice ain't the same. From me stepping at the party, gotta get a couple shotty, and I'll free a couple shotty, one-on-one up on them body, fine by me, rock your spine when you wine for me. Look at that lime, got it right for me. Type off it fine, in a fine country. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping at the club, she choosing me. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping at the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Them nice and no cosign here, then I send me higher than the top tier. Me drop something and I something them fear, cause I'm know something, know it's my year. All the time, bust a wine, my girl, that you want. Money clock, like it put in overtime. Bend your back, let me put in overdrive. Competition if you step up the grind. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Ooh, slow wine for me, no DJ, make time for me, no. Watch her know, them a check out this style, them a pretty light shine for we know. So we'll go again if you know me. You already know how the team go. Me, I'm tryna see if you see. Watch how me mash up the team, though. Just sit down, bunny. Just sit down, bunny, right now. Baby.
Yup, and we back. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. We still getting everything together. Thank you everybody that's still tuned in. I see all of y'all. Maja Scoop, I see you. Playlist, I see you. Nikki, I see you. Nikki, what's up? Shout out to Nikki, by the way. I was on her yeah, word. I was on her podcast yesterday. That was a great episode. Can't wait for y'all to hear that. Really good stuff. Word. Absolutely. Shout out to y'all. So let's get into Juice Wrld. So what happened recently? Juice Wrld came out and didn't come out. Let me not say that. He put this post up and was like, "Lost millions, made millions. The song impacted too many people in a good way for me to be upset over it. There's always more money to be made, and I will make it. So love." And he put some heart emojis after that. So what you said? Juice Wrld? I don't know. That's a good question.
There you go. Yo, we back. Back in Muhammad, top floor. Yo, what the audio that? Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go. We back. Like top floor, Muhammad crib, my nigga. We back. Yo, bro, I'm listening. I'm listening on another phone. We back. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, it's probably old.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah. Yeah, you out, bro. I can hear myself, not you.
Let me fix that real quick.
Hold on. Technical difficulties, people.
Check. All right, there we go. We back on.
I can hear myself.
Yeah. All right, there we go. We back on. So for those of you who don't know, Juice WRLD sampled a Sting record at the beginning of Lucid Dreams. That intro is actually from a Sting song. I forget what song it was. But apparently what ended up
Why
happening
you forgot what song it was? Cause fuck Sting, nigga. I can't hear. Is your cord like hanging out? Back when it was that simple, like the cord was unplugged. Well, in the meantime, let me serenade you all with the smooth
There we go.
sound.
Back on.
Hamilton.
We back on.
Now let me see.
So this is something that's been happening for a while, man. For years, you know, when you think about it, even the beginning, the origins of hip hop, we started sampling records, and sampling is just something that we do in music in general, even beyond hip hop. We all sample. At the end of the day, there's only 12 notes on the keyboard. How many different ways can you really create something? So, what you said?
I said there's a finite set of ways.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, you're gonna end up sampling somebody. So I think, when I read the article, I believe it said like Sting is gonna be accepting like 80% of what Juice WRLD
Oh,
makes off of that record.
bro, first and foremost, the reason why I don't respect his shit
Mm-hmm.
is because the first thing he did was he came out and he tried to big up Juice WRLD. Like, yeah, I like
Oh,
the
he
song.
did. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he tried to show love at first, like
Mm-hmm.
the song was a great interpretation on the original and this, that,
Mm-hmm.
and the third. And then after that, you try to sue the mans for 80%. And then when they try to take 20 something percent, you try to say, nah, you want all of it?
Mm-hmm.
All of it, bro. And I mean, I get it. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
get it in the sense of when you put a body of work out, when you
Mm-hmm.
put any type of intellectual property out, like it's yours. It's like your baby. You feel me? You
Yeah.
gave birth to something and you put it into the world.
Mm-hmm.
But just like chemical reactions, my nigga, once you mix one and two, there's no breaking them apart. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't release that shit to the world and then expect to be able to put it back in the bottle. Nah, the chemical reaction then changed everything around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this world being inspired to make that song. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you penalize him for that? Like, yeah, you could say, oh, he got a following or he got a fan base and whatever. Cool, that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. But you think he don't need money to maintain that? You're gonna take all the bread from his most popular hit?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
That
That's
is.
crazy.
That really is. That song made his career. You know, he dropped it at the top of the
Like,
year, and but from an artist standpoint, I'm not gonna say that I can't understand and see where he's coming from. I'm not gonna say that. Um, but I'm sure. I feel like there could have been a different way for this to have happened. And let's go to the chat real quick. Playlist says he didn't pay for it. Question mark. They can do that though. Flea Mason says exactly. Flea says Sting should know better to come after Juice WRLD. You can see he's a young artist trying to make it, and you trying to stop him. Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like this should have been a learning experience rather than a taking experience. But I'm gonna say, from an artist perspective, if somebody's gonna be using my song, like I want to figure something out because I need to eat from it too. Because like you said, this is my intellectual property.
I feel you. I
Hmm.
feel you. But I'm not even I. You know what? Let's play devil's advocate.
Hmm.
Even if you wanna say, yeah, you deserve piece of this because you was inspired.
Hmm.
You feel me? Cool. You deserve a piece of it. How about you come on tour with me and I split some of the tour proceeds with you? How about anytime I have a show and I'm performing, you pull up so you could gain some of my younger following who think Sting is a fucking wrestler. And then they
Check, check. Hold on.
Back. All right, I'm back. Hold on. Can't hear you, man. I don't know if that's on my end. Lamar, can you hear me? Check. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, can't hear you. Check. Hang on, guys. About to figure this out.
Yeah. You know that his voice ain't the same. You know that his voice ain't the same. Woman stepping at the party, yeah. Gotta get a couple shawty, yeah. And I'll pre a couple shawty, yeah. One-on-one up on them body, yeah. Fine by me. Broke his spine when you ain't by me. Look at that lime, got it right for me. Type off it fine, me no fine country. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she choosing me. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing.
and they really staying though.
Yep, we back. Oh wait, hold on. No, we're not.
Yeah. You know that his voice ain't the same. You know that his voice ain't the same. Woman stepping at the party, yeah. Gotta get a couple shawty, yeah. And I'll pre a couple shawty, yeah. One-on-one up on them body, yeah. Fine by me. Broke his spine when you ain't by me. Look at that lime, got it right for me. Type off it fine, me no fine country. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Them not send no cosign here. Then I send me higher than the top tier. Me drop something and I something them fear. Cause I'm know something, know it's my year. All the time, bust a wine, my girl, that you want. Money clock, like it put in overtime. Bend your back, let me put in overdrive. Competition if you step up the grind. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing.
All right, sorry about the technical difficulty, guys, but we're back. Talking about Juice WRLD. We got a couple people talking in the chat. Let's see what they're saying in there.
Top for a fuck. Nah, I seen Jesus has said something about damn, we shouldn't have closed it. Jesus has said something about 85 to 15 split is wicked. You feel me? And he's an artist too, so I'm sure he understands. Like at the end of the day, I'm an artist, he's an artist. Like so, I'm gonna put out work that people gonna get inspired by. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I follow the currency spitter model. You feel what I'm saying? Spitter out here, all these other niggas is out here, the Mac Miller model. Like, if I inspired you, my nigga, I appreciate that. Like, I'm happy I inspired you. That's all I ask for now. Go out and be great. The J. Cole model, all of them. You feel me? They not looking to scavenge and steal from the up and coming niggas. Like, Sting should be fucking ashamed of himself, honestly and truly. Like, not for going after the bread. Like, yeah, you could try to go get your bread, but to try to take 100%, bro, or 80, even 85%.
That's a hefty, hefty
that's
slice.
Gross, man. That's some slavery shit. Like, that's some. Nah, I need all it. That's some indentured servitude shit, not slavery. My apologies. Hold on, let me see. Playlist Starballer said, an alkaline is being sued by his sister or cousin company for copyright for his new song Deep Sleep. I don't know much about that playlist. You're gonna have to get further into that if you want to break that down. But that's why you here. That's why the crowd is here. Get involved.
Yeah,
Feel me? Oh.
Let us know. Let us know. I see what he says there. But you know, he playlist also says Kanye is the king of sampling and he never gets caught up because he's paying. So, all right. I think Kanye did get caught up a few times, if I'm not mistaken. But his stuff, the thing is, the difference for me with Juice WRLD and like a Kanye is Juice WRLD is just starting his career in music. Not saying he's just starting, but he's just starting his career as a major artist in music. And you know, this was his song to help him get to that next level because he does have the talent. 100% even on the pop star side, and if you even call him a hip hop artist, the dude could spit, the dude could freestyle, so he has talent in both ends of the spectrum.
Juice WRLD nice as fuck. I'm not even front.
Absolutely.
For the young nigga, nice as fuck.
Playlist also said Prince told a girl to take his song of her to take his song off her twerk video or he would sue. And this is something I do want to bring up that you mentioned it too. I'm noticing this pattern is happening with a lot of older artists, and you know, for them, they take the idea of intellectual property very, very serious. Compared to Sage, what's going on? I see you. Compared to like a lot of these younger artists, like we see. We take a song, we'll sample it, we're gonna experiment with it, we're gonna try to see what we can do with it, and this is what I was saying earlier. You think about the origins of hip-hop, we started with sampling, we started with nothing, so we took records and made it our own records, and that's what DJs essentially do regardless. We take records and we make it our own.
Right.
So, you know, that's why I feel a little bit bad for Juice WRLD, where I'm like, damn, bro, I get where you were coming from. You kind of paying homage to this song that I didn't even know. I knew it was a sample, but I had to go do my own research.
Majority of the people that love that song never heard of Sting shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like Sting, I don't know. Like, is his pockets hurting? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
wasn't he just touring with Shaggy or something like that?
That's what I just seen him. And mind you know what else is crazy? I saw a video of that nigga on tour. And he played the riff to the Lucid Dream shit, and then had some random black dude get on stage and sing Juice WRLD lyrics.
You're lying. What?
I swear to God, I wish I had that video to show you right now. Wow. And I'm like, how you live performing a rendition of this nigga's song on a beat he sampled from you, but then trying to sue him for full credit of the song? Like, so can he sue you for performing his lyrics since you want to sue him about a sample?
You feel what I'm saying? Point. Absolutely.
Like,
and I mean, the song
like
that instrumental is more than just that sample though. Like the whole song, that production was put together very well. So playlist says Juice WRLD's song can generate more profit and royalty in this generation than the original. Oh, that's a good point. Didn't somebody use that sample? How you control that? I don't know if it's Joe or Tank, but he called the song emotional. Shanae's, I hope I said your name right. Shaiza Lovin', what's up? Good point. But nah, I like that. I like what he said when he said that the song can generate more profit. But do you think that maybe that's a reason why he wanted to get a big bite out of that?
But like I was saying before, I mean, technically that could be true. Like, it's all perspective. But to me, from my perspective, I'm looking at it like I'm gonna take PC. I don't want the whole plate. You feel me? Like, eat your food, young nigga. Sting been famous and rich for how many years? This nigga ain't. I doubt Juice World got $1 million he could go touch right now. You feel me? His network might say whatever, but liquid cash he could go draw. I doubt he has $1 million. You gonna try to clip this nigga wings before he even fly, my nigga? Was savage, B.
That's an old head mentality, man. I'm noticing that pattern. It's an old head mentality.
And regardless of the bullshit that he put out about respecting it, these old head niggas don't respect the younger music. You feel me? They don't at all.
And it's funny because we all had to start somewhere with our music. Like our generation. You think about it.
Carl Thomas, Emotional.
What song was sampled?
It's the song that Shy was talking about. The song that Shy was talking about. The sample, the song that came out already that was sampled, the same sample, it was called Thomas' song Emotional. And he definitely was the same, I think it was a piano riff or guitar riff.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Like, it's crazy. That's a white old head mentality, all about power. I don't think it's a white thing, man. I think that's just old heads in general. I'm noticing that pattern of this new stuff is trash. These kids is putting out garbage. But like, you got to think about when we were growing up, the stuff that we listened to, our parents said was trash. And I could even imagine what they were listening to and their parents were saying it was trash. I remember in the Get Down when they was having their whole disco era, everybody was like, "Oh, what is this?" But disco is has a huge place in the music history. So I feel like as an adult, we need to start with the mentality of letting these kids create what they want, because that's what they're gonna do regardless. At least guide them in the right direction. And if they don't listen, they end up like 6ix9ine. But if they do listen, they end up with a very good career.
And that's the part about the shit that I respect. The accessibility of today's day and age, like how anybody could stream some shit, anybody could upload their track and get it out there. That's the part that I like. It's just
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I really think they need to sort this shit out. Like the laws governing music rights and all that, they need to really update them for the 21st century, my nigga. Because the way shit is looking, it's just a lot of people getting raped, like, back and forth. Like, and granted, let's keep it a buck. I sample a song and that shit blow up, and the nigga want to take whatever amount, and I already got my fan base and whatnot, I'm taking the Juice WRLD route. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I made millions and I lost millions, but money's always gonna be there, and I'm gonna make it, because he ain't in my pocket forever. You feel what I'm saying? He in my pocket for one song, so I get it. I get him taking the high road, but still, as a nigga that ain't a millionaire, it's like, oh, so you a savage. You feel me? But let me gain 1 million followers off sampling somebody's song. Take the song, nigga, because you ain't gonna make another one, and your old ass gonna just sit there with that one check that you gained from when that run dry, nigga. Good luck. And on top of that, you putting a bad reputation to yourself. So now who gonna want to sample your shit?
Bad reputation for the younger crowd. I could definitely say that.
Right. Who gonna want to sample your shit now, since they know you trying to take 100%?
I don't even hear Sting on the radio, man. I mean, it could be I don't listen to the right stations, but you think about it.
Name one Sting song.
Don't do that, bro.
Right. I'm still stuck on Sting the wrestler, nigga. Sting the wrestler over Sting the singer, nigga.
Man, the Sting I know is what Sting I know.
Right. got white face paint on, my nigga.
I'm talking about the Jamaican Sting. That's what I'm talking about.
You Yeah, I hear you. Yo, sir. Yo, honestly and truly, Sting need to hold it the fuck down. Juice WRLD, the best thing for him to do is do what he's doing. Give that man his bread. Say nothing about it. Don't try to talk down, because he might try to sue you for defamation of character or whatever. You feel me? Just let that shit be, move on, and make some more magic. Juice WRLD gonna be here. Sting gonna die soon. Sorry. I respect the legends. Don't get me wrong. I respect the legends, but I personally, to me, respect don't got nothing to do with age, B. Like, if you 85 and you disrespect me, don't expect it back. You feel me? Don't expect respect back, my nigga, because I'm a violate. But that's just me. I don't know. That's me, because I treat everybody with respect unless you come at me a certain way. You feel me? So we can wrap that up, though. Juice
Yep.
WRLD gets me, bro.
Let's go to the chat, wrap it up real quick. Let's see what we got in here. All right, there's a lot of y'all in here. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. By the way, I see all of y'all. Mr. Two Times, what's going on? I see you. He says bring back the Get Down. Playlist says bring back the Get Down. Hey Seuss, what's up? I see you. Juice
Playlist.
probably.
Oh, my bad. Read them comments, bro. My bad.
Yeah, Juice. Jesus says, Juice probably ain't know. Honestly, producer probably did though. Had they went about it proper, song probably wouldn't probably wouldn't have been cleared too soon. Playlist says, Lord, you have sampled before, right? Why did you go about it the right way? In this.
Oh, hold on. If you want to talk about that, bro, I'm gonna keep it 300 with you. There's a few
Hold
songs.
on, I'm gonna finish what he says first because he got a couple of them. He says, "Why did you go about it the right way? And this time, the fan base is bigger than the song. Good fan base can generate more money than one song any day." That's what he says.
I feel you. Honestly, there's a few songs that I did. Like, even I did a song over what you call it. It's like this, that, and this, and it's like that shit. So who give
Yeah.
the episode, I think, or a Snoop song too,
Hmm.
right? And I put that shit out, but the only thing I did is I put it out for free. You feel me? So you
Yeah.
can't come at my dick regardless of me using it because I'm not making money off it. And if you want to look at it as that's the right way, I guess, but technically that's still not the right way. You feel me? I'm just doing it so I protect my head back. But certain people, one, either not savvy on that, or two, never expect to blow up from that song. You feel me? So when it do happen, what you gonna do? Time travel? It's too late. You feel me? Like, it's too late for all that.
100%. 100%. All right, so we're about to get into our next topic real quick. We have. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got y'all right
Shout out
now.
everybody that's tuning in, though.
See all of y'all.
We
So
appreciate the message. Well, from my understanding of that shit, basically, y'all remember that IG purge? Well, was it IG? It was IG and Facebook, I think, but it was really IG that mattered. I think it happened like 2-3 years ago when IG deleted all the fake accounts and all the people that bought followers and shit. They deleted them. That shit is sad in a sense because I'm sure a lot of the people that are gonna get exposed actually are talented, but it's just they went about it wrong the first
Yeah.
time they or when they started. You feel me? Until they actually built a fan base, and there's nothing wrong with that because
Mhm.
like fake it till you make it wouldn't be a saying if it didn't work. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? So clearly it works, but that shit gonna expose a lot of niggas, and y'all saw what happened to Mace. Y'all saw what happened to Lil Wayne. That boy, I think he had like Mace is a legend. I fucking nigga, you understand where Mace come from? You feel what I'm saying? He's a legend, and I respect Mace to the fullest. But
Yeah.
that nigga had like 2 million
Your
followers,
your
I
your
think.
audio's low. I think you might be covering your mic.
Oh my bad. That nigga had like 2 million followers,
Mhm.
and then after that, that shit dropped to like 1,000 or something, or maybe less. And then to make it worse,
Mhm.
after the purge happened, he had a show scheduled,
Then
and then the
he deleted his account, I think, too, right?
yeah, no, he had put it private, and
Mm.
then he had a show, and at the show there was only like 14 people that showed up.
Mhm.
So clearly it reflects like if you buy a fake fake shit online, it's
Mhm.
not gonna translate into real bodies in person. So
Mhm.
he got exposed like that, and that was the last time I ever heard about Mason music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of I I I don't I don't advise it. Like it doesn't make sense to do
Mhm.
that shit. One, you really still don't have. Imagine you got like 100,000 followers and you getting 10 likes.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? I think that's worse. I think that's worse than IG deleting your shit and exposing you. I think
Mm.
it's worse to go around with clown written on your face. You feel what I'm saying? When you
Yeah.
got millions of followers and nobody's tuning in, you getting no plays, no likes, no nothing. Like
Yeah.
what?
Fleet brings up a good point though. He says I feel like it won't be that big of a deal because it's not gonna stop the bread that's coming in already. I don't think so because if you're familiar, it's a thing called Instagram influencers, and
Right?
you know the reason why they are considered influencers is because they have a certain amount of followers and a certain amount of influence that companies go to, and they will pay them to for people to purchase their product. And if people aren't legit, if you say like you said you have 10,000 followers on there, and you're only getting like 4 comments and 10 likes,
Right.
like we got to clean it up. We got to clean it up because now other people are gonna be thinking the same thing, and they're gonna be conning the companies that like I have 10,000 followers. But then you look at it and it's not really the case, and now these companies are getting conned themselves. So I agree with Instagram on this one.
Right, and you know they bringing that up to Instagram. They not coming
Hmm.
to you
Hmm.
they not coming to you to sue you on some false advertisement shit or whatever. You feel me? Like they going
Yeah.
after Instagram for that shit. So Instagram liable, and they want to keep their community authentic because
Hmm.
at the end of the day, if it's not, then what is it? You
Hmm.
feel me? It's supposed to be a reflection of life digitally.
Hmm.
So if life
Yeah.
ain't life is a bunch of fake niggas. So fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me stop. But
But
you
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
people took what Instagram was when it got created. You posted pictures of your food and your family and whatnot, and they turned it into this whole community now where it's its own entity. Instagram is alive. Instagram is a living, breathing creature at this point, and we all feed it. We all feed it, and it grows. So I think every once in a while, the same thing like with the person. Sometimes you gotta purge your own body. You gotta clean yourself up, and you got all these fake accounts on here, and people I think your volume is still low, man. I think your volume.
Nah, whoa, check the levels.
Yeah, you're all the way turned up over here.
And
Um,
I'm close to the phone and everything, so
mm,
I
uh,
must say,
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. We got this. But what I was getting at was sometimes I think people take this Instagram thing a little bit too far, being that it has become its own entity and its own thing. Uh, People make Instagram their life. It's what they do every single day. Um, and for some people, it's fake. Like you said, the whole Mace thing. You got your fake followers, and eventually it's going to catch up with you. Why should somebody book you when they're going to be looking at your followers? I can say as a DJ, there's been times where a promoter will ask me, what's my following? Because they see that and they're going to think that's how much people I'm bringing out. But that's not the case because I'm not a promoter. I'm a DJ. Just for y'all promoters that are out there that are listening, I'm a DJ. My job is to DJ and make sure people have a good time, not bring people out. It's cool, but let me do my job. But back to the point. If I did have 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 followers on there, but they're all fake, now you booking me thinking that I'm gonna bring like 1,000 people out, you just lost the whole bag.
right? And they liable to whoop your ass.
Mm. Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like it's all about perspective. Like,
Mm.
why do you want to clown yourself in
Mm.
order to try to make it? You feel me? And why would you expect that to work in the long run anyway?
Mm.
Because like Mace is a fucking rap icon. If you
Mm.
want to think in a
He didn't
sense,
need that.
he didn't need to do none of that, and
Mhm.
doing that did what? Destroyed, in a sense, part of his career. Like
I
I
don't think
never
it.
would have.
I don't think it would have messed up his career. Where he messed up was the whole making it a big deal. This is one of those things where when something embarrassing happens to you, you just have to let it happen.
But it wasn't up to him at that point.
Hmm.
It wasn't up to him about making it a big deal. The media caught hold of that shit and took his fucking head off for it.
Mm,
Like they didn't have to expose him for
mm,
his concert having low ticket numbers. Like that
mm,
was purposeful. Like that was all time together. Like that
mm,
shit is messed up. That shit is really messed up. But I mean, like I
mm,
said, it doesn't make sense. In the long run, it doesn't make sense to do it unless you really could find a way to
mm,
transform the image and like gain an actual following from just having the image of having a following. Then
mm,
it's not worth it. And not a lot of people have the mental to be able to make that transition or put
mm.
that into effect. You feel me? So
100%. To the chat, Flea says, "Word, Instagram is just another way for the eye to be on you." DJ Serious, what's up, man? I see. He says, "Salute." Flea says, "Mace's career was finished already. Niggas forced him out of Harlem and he became a pastor, then came back to hip hop. He's a clown
you're a
all over."
asshole. This nigga ass. That is hilarious. Yo, Fleet, you hilarious.
But
I'm not even gonna respond to that one. That don't got
I
nothing to do
mean,
with
as the line goes, don't leave while you hot. That's how Mace screwed up.
Yo, I don't. Hey, yo, no say, nigga.
I mean, I ain't write the bar. What am I gonna get sued for rapping that bar now?
Nah, you right. You right.
All I'm saying is I agree with the purge on Instagram. I feel like it's needed, especially because, like I said, too many people are attached to it in a very negative way. They make it their life, and when we do clean it up, you get exposed, and sometimes to be exposed, Felice says humbleness. It'll humble you. You gotta have something to humble yourself, man. And sometimes we let these numbers go to our head. This day and age, we pay attention to the mothers. With the numbers, I said the mothers. The numbers way more than we should be. It's not all about the numbers, man. And we need to get back to that. If there's anything these old heads need to be complaining about, is stop complaining about putting numbers first and let's get back to the raw talent.
And bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Mm,
Hip hop is too monetized now. If you
mm,
want that, you have to create a subgenre of hip hop, bro.
mm.
But
It's coming.
it's all about the dollars now, and I hope it's coming. I hope all
Mm.
these niggas get together and create like a different sound or a different genre and just have
It's
music classified in
it's
it.
definitely coming. Like you have to think music, and I've been saying this for the past couple of years. If we're gonna keep it 100, we're gonna be honest with each other. Music is definite. Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, music is definitely one of those things. Mike Black, what's going on? I see you. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I think when it comes to music, music is something that every 30 to 40 years we're gonna get a new genre that's gonna hit the top. Let's not forget disco was at the top of the charts. What was that back in the 70s? You know, so we're at like a 60-year mark. We're not right now, about to be like 50 or 60, whatever. My math is bad right now. But what I'm
I
getting at is hip hop ain't gonna be at the top forever. Something else has to come out. And whatever that sound is, people are gonna hate when it comes out. People are gonna hate what it sounds like, but it's what's gonna take over. So you know, uh, that's what I'm saying. We gotta stop paying attention to these numbers, man. We need Instagram to clean up all of this stuff. Clean it up. Clean shot. Let's start this over.
because if you keep it a buck, majority of the people that got the fake followers gotta be people that's not good. You feel
Mhm.
me? So,
Mhm. There's a reason.
like,
There's a reason why you had to buy followers.
right.
It's either you was lazy or you wanted to show something else. But
Some of
but we gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you all, everybody that's tuned in. Dealing with technical difficulties. We'll be back. We still getting everything new together, man. This is new and improved, new 19. Shout out to Ernest, he know what I'm talking about. New 19. That's the motto for next year. Um,
here.
uh, Thanksgiving coming up. You got any plans, bro?
Honestly and truly, I'm gonna go to my cousin's crib and eat.
Nah. There you go.
Yeah,
Same.
fool. What you doing? You
Same.
same
And I'm
thing?
I'm trying to get booked, man. I'm trying to spend somewhere. If y'all trying to hire me, I'm trying to spend that whole weekend. What's up? Let's make it happen. Holla at me, DJ Deem. Let's make it happen.
I hear it. I might house hop this year. But you already know who it is, bro. This is your boy Lord.
Word, and it's
Next,
your boy DJ Deem. We got a little clip for y'all. Something that we gonna close with.
before we close off,
Mm.
one thing I want to make certain is my boy K Murder. He got a documentary
Oh,
coming.
word.
Feel me? I believe it's when December 22nd. Yeah.
Mhm.
Trust me, look out for that. It's premiering, I think, at Columbia University, one of these universities. I'll post the link in my story. I'll send it to him so he could post it too.
Yeah,
Look
send
out.
that.
Definitely, it's about the 120 people that got locked up in
Mhm.
New York on Rico law and what they went through. You feel what I'm saying? And how
Mhm.
now they back out on the streets and they still giving back to the community. They still not going back to the fuckery, and they still not trying to destroy lives out here because it's all about uplifting each other and bringing each other together. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Trust me, it's a very powerful, inspiring documentary. I need to check that out. I'm gonna post a link. Look out for that, bro. But still, slow.
Word, DJ Deem. That by the way, the song that was playing early, if y'all liked it, definitely check it out. That's Palooza by Captain D Mac featuring DJ Rich Kid. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get that rocking for you, alright?
Rich kid too.
Word. Alright,
Yo,
yo.
it's a small world, bro. It's a small world.
Small world, right?
Nice.
Alright, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, yeah. You know that his voice ain't the same. You know that his voice ain't the same. From stepping at the party, yeah. Gotta get a couple shawty, yeah. And I'll pre a couple shawty, yeah. One-on-one up on them body, yeah. Fine by me. Broke his spine when you wine palm. Look at that lime, got it right for me. Type off it fine, me no fine country. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping at the club, she choosing me. She no dance when I lose her. From me stepping at the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping at the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Them not send no cosign here. Then I send me higher than the top tier. Me drop something and I something them fear. Cause I'm know something, know it's my year. All the time, but so wine, my girl, that you want. Panic clock, like it put in overtime. Bend it back, let me put in overdrive. Competition if you step up the grind. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. She no dance with a loser. From me stepping out the club, she a chooser. Like dance of a loser. From me stepping out the club, she's choosing me. Yeah, she's losing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. She's choosing. Ooh, she's just dancing with her friends right now. She's choosing to never dance with you again. Ooh, slow wine for me no DJ, make time for me no. Watch her now, them a check out this style. Them a pretty light shine for me now. So we'll go again if you know me. You already know how the team go. Me, I'm tryna see if you see. Watch how me mash up the team.